Welcome to dwtut.co.cc tutorials on how to build pages in Dreamweaver. Now, in the last tutorial, I did the home page so that whenever they come to your site, that will be the first page to load up. Now, in this tutorial, we'll work on one of the most vital things on a website that you can have. And this is the Contact Us page. Now, this tutorial, I'll show you how to build the form, and in the next tutorial, which will be part 2 to this part 3 tutorial, I'll show you how to link it up so when they enter it and fill it all out, it will send you an email. So just open up the contactus.html file, and again you'll get this blank page. Well, you probably already know how to do this, but go again, drag the main template that we made in part 1 over to it, and then there it is. Now, before we start off, I'm just going to do something really fast. Music Mania Contact Us. Okay, that is it. And then I'm just going to type in something real fast. Contact Us. Now, there is at least 3 different ways that I know of to build a contact. You can build it by entering a contact me at, and then, which is enter this email link up here. Email. Type in my email. DWT. Enter my email, and then when they select that, it'll bring up here. I'll just show you. Hit F12. Yes, save it. So when they select this, you're gonna click it, email me at, and then have their email. And they click that, it'll bring up their like Outlook or whatever, and because this link has my email on it. But that way isn't really a good way, because you can get spammers and everything like that. It's just not the best way to do that. And good idea to just have a form. And to build a form, it takes a while, but it's very, very efficient. So what I'm going to do here is click inside my editable region here and type in fill out the form below and send it in. Okay, so there's my text, and then you want to enter a table, so go hit your little table button. 1 row, 1 column, 100%. Okay, all looking good. Okay, now if you just typed out into the little rows and stuff where they can type in and hit send, the script that we're going to be using in the next tutorial, it's not going to recognize it, because you need this little button here. Go to common, click forms, and here's all the things to use form. The reason that it won't recognize it, because you didn't make the table a form table. It'll just be a table, so it won't know what to recognize and stuff. So click inside that table we just made and click form. Now there should be a little dotted line in it now. Okay, and if you go into your properties thing, it'll say form name, form action, blank, post, all this stuff. Now you enter another table, so go back to common, table, 100% again, and now it is inside that form. So we've got table, form, and then another table. Okay, I'm going to centralize this, and we're going to enter table, and we want 3 rows and 3 columns, or sorry, 2 columns. Now this is just basic stuff, so actually I'm going to enter 4 rows. You'll see why. Now this big table comes up, and you can see that we got 4 rows, 2 columns, so we have 8 individual spaces. Okay, so now what you want to do is select, let's see if we can select those. Actually, I'll make an easier way. If you come into layout, hit expand, it like blows it up for you a lot easier. So just hover your mouse until you get the little black arrow. See if I can do that again. Click it, and then come down in here and hit align right. And you'll see little dotted lines in there again. Do the same thing to here, there, but align this to the left. Go back to standard. Okay, now it's back to standard. Okay, so there's a lot of dotted lines, so make sure you click inside. Oops, click inside those. Okay, so let's first put out our first form box. So click inside that table you want it in. Make sure it's on this side because you'll just see why in a sec. Click text field, label, and I want their name actually first. Name, wrap with label tag, and before form item. Hit OK. As you can see, it made it all the way over here. Very small little box. Now, if you click the little box, the text field, and not the name, just click text field. In the properties, it said text field. Name this name. Okay. Then you can grab this, drag and drop it into there. So you can drag this spacer around. So now you can kind of center it. Come down to this one, enter another text field. We're going to name this email. Yep, all good, all good. And then select this, come down to properties, email, drag and drop it onto there. Now, usually contact forms have 3 basic text fields: a name, an email, and a description or comments. So up here, instead of clicking a text field, you can select text area. Make sure you are clicking in this one right here, this side. We're going to name this comments. Okay, and then there it is. Select the comment, the box, name it comments. Then grab it, select it, drag and drop over there. Now with this, you have actually some options. Character width. Usually I do 30 and 5. So character width is 30. So how many characters they can enter without before it goes. Makes another line, and the number of lines showing will be 5. So that's a pretty good size comment box. And then want to do would you like to subscribe to our newsletter? Checkbox. So select in this side, come up to here, come to checkbox, and label this would you like to subscribe to our free newsletter. Okay, everything looking good. Okay, so it's in here. So select the text, highlight the text, take it, drag and drop it on this side. Okay, right here, select that little checkbox. Checkbox name. Subscribe. Yes. Also, what I kind of forgot to add a table for is the submit and reset form. So just click inside that table and hit tab, and boom, makes 2 more lines there. So what we want to do is select in this one, align to right, and then this one, align to left. All done. Now in here, I'm selecting this table, come up to form and click button. Okay, let it load. Okay, label. I'm not going to put a label here, so just leave it blank. Hit OK, and then there's submit. Now I don't want this to say submit. I want this to say reset. That's the button called name. Reset form. Okay, click off of that, and it automatically switches to reset form. Enter another button, no label, submit, and we're going to be really blunt here. submit form. Submit and reset form. Okay. Also, click the reset form. Forgot to do that. And instead of submit form, click reset form. Make sure you have that on, or it's gonna submit it when they click reset. Now, another tutorial that I'll be doing on this, which will be part 2 of part 3. So this is the third tutorial on building web pages, but I'm going to make a part 2 tutorial to this part 3 tutorial. Very confusing, but I'm going to show you how to validate it. So make sure they're inserting the correct info. So let's just test this out. F12. Save changes to contact us. And okay, reload the page. And there is our forms. Okay. So just to show you, I can type in name, email, me at mail.com, comments, test, or hey, what's up? Okay, so that's what. Would you like to subscribe to our free newsletter? Yes. And submit form. As you can see, it all goes. It pretty much resets it. Nothing happens. That's because we haven't connected it to our form or script to send it. So just type in something good. Blah 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 blah. Figure out. Oh man, I put all the wrong information. So they click reset form. Boom, resets all the form. Okay, so that's all working. Go to home. Yep. Blah blah blah. Yep. So that is all working. So we have a contact form that works. Well, partially, not connected to our script yet. But yeah, the text fields work. Everything works. Reset form works. Submit form does not work until we get a script. But yeah, it works. Checkbox works. In the next tutorial, I will be showing you how to connect this to your email script. Okay, that I will give you contact. Thank you though for watching. Subscribe, rate, visit my website dwtut.co.cc for tutorials on using Dreamweaver. Thank you.